Okay, great evening. Well, I'm just starting. I'm going to watch a documentary called Alone Across the Arctic. And it's this guy who wants to make the trip all the way across Canada, the Arctic by himself. And so I pulled the cards and I want to see what they say before I watch the documentary. So the major one... Are we disturbing you, Missy May? Is the Fool, which is appropriate because this is about the choices he makes, the journey that he's going to make. We have Love. You know, he loves the adventure, loves the outdoors, so that's appropriate. We have Contract, that he's made with himself, that he's determined to do it. It's about discovering, okay, ready to walk that path. Love that card, discovering. We have Lost in Space, needing direction. So he's plotting this out before he goes. And we have Equanimity. So it looks like he's pretty balanced when it comes to going into this. He's somebody that can take things as they come. So it looks like that part is good. Now, you know, I always pull the 3. So we have a leader. You know, he's kind of a leader type person, but some people think he's got a mental illness to do this, okay? He's happy with the undertaking, a bit sheepish on maybe some things, and he's going to be facing the hell of pain, okay? So it's not going to be easy. So we'll have to see how all of that plays out. But there's some people that thinks he's crazy for doing this. So let's see what we have in the cards. We move these over so that I can show you what we have. Underneath of it all, this is about the man and his journey. Okay. In the center of it, we have this is a struggle, the energy he's willing to put into it, and he's all in for it. He knows it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be difficult, but he's ready to do it because above it we have he's willing to make the sacrifices. He sees it from a different view than other people. And again, this takes sacrifice, and to get to what the base of it is a victory. So it looks positive going in there. He knows it's a struggle. He's willing to do the sacrifices needed to come to a victory with it. Now, what we have going into it, we have his family, okay? And some of them may think he's a bit crazy what he's doing, but he's willing to take on this burden. He knows it's going to be difficult. And it's what he's willing to do. He thinks that justice will prevail and that he will be able to, you know, have some benefits along the way. Enjoy the journey, if you will. Now, the challenge we have going into it, a lot of stuff he's got to face, and it's a long journey. He's got to be emotionally prepared for it and be willing to look at all the things he's got to face. The foundation is this new action, this new thing that he's contemplating on doing. He's got to go to the full end of it, to completion. And what's he have to battle? He has to battle himself. You know, a lot of times this is the card of ego. It can be what you're chained to. So in this case, I don't see it as something negative. I see it as battling yourself, the ego, to continue to go forward. You know, that's what the spiritual journey is about too. It's about overcoming ego. It's about facing your fears, facing the drama, and getting free of it. Okay? That's liberation in the end. Liberation is coming to a stillness of mind. It's about blowing out all the illusions and the drama. So part of this journey, he's going to be having to face himself, his own fears, his own, maybe coming to some points of maybe depression or difficulties, and overcoming that within himself to get to the place of victory. Does he have it within him to do this whole journey? Now, my question is, on these documentaries, who's filming it? We're out there alone in the wilderness. Well, who's filming it? That's my question. So, are they truly alone? Who's doing the filming of this? So that's the one question I have about these documentaries. Is he truly alone out there, or is there somebody going with him to film the adventure? So if there's somebody else there to film it, then he's not really there alone, But that's one question I have with some of these things. It just reminds me of this one video I saw, that this guy is running, and the guy's filming him. The guy's running just as quick as he is to film the guy running. I don't know. I think the guy with the camera was doing better than the guy that was running, just running free. This guy's running, has got this big camera that he's carrying as well, and was keeping up with the guy. So, that's one, like I said, one question that I have with these documentaries. Who's filming it? Okay? How is this getting filmed? So, on that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to go ahead and watch this. And it's called Alone Across the Arctic. If you want to watch it, it's on, I think this is on Amazon. I think this is on Amazon Prime. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to close this out, watch it, and just see what we have with it. And it'll be interesting getting into it to find out, how's this getting filmed? Okay, is he filming it? Does he have somebody going with him? Is it a drone? Is it how? That's always, again, my bottom line question. Who's filming it? So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.